Okay, so you know we have to do this. Comparisons to the movie. So since this is unlike other children's movies or action movies where toys are produced, to merchandise off the movie, these toys are Legos, and the movie is the Lego movie. So the toys, I would think, the toys would be in this one instance, of a Lego movie. The Lego toys should be exactly accurate to what you see on screen. I mean, they're Legos. So I have to say I was a little surprised. I don't know how everybody else feels. Maybe I'm silly for being surprised at this, but this is actually totally inaccurate. There is almost nothing on this Lego kit that is what you see in the movie. Despite that, I love it. It's crazy. Like, this is so inaccurate to what is seen on screen, and I still love it. I'm just in love with this set. So let's get into it. I mean, look at this right here's a still from the movie. I mean, almost none of these pieces are. Look right here, 43710, like a construction fencing or gate. This is here in the movie. You can even see it's mounted on the lower portions of the torso of the Construct-O-Mech in the movie. However, this is nowhere in this toy here. This glass right here, 47758, nowhere to be seen in the home version. 56891, this big construction wheel here, nope, not in the kit. This cog, nope. The 43121, that's a big one. That's a jet engine, actually. That 43121 is a jet engine. It's not present in the home. I mean, these, you would think that since not only are the pieces shown on screen in this movie, but their numbers, their actual identification numbers are shown on screen, you would think at least those would be present in the home set, in the toy. But they're not. I'm not actually mad about this. It's just perplexing, that's all. I can't believe they actually named the pieces on screen in the movie, and they're not in the home build. Let's go ahead and do a side-by-side comparison of screen stills from the movie. I'm not aware that anybody else has done this yet, so it would please me to be the first. I think I'm the first. So let's start with the back. It looks like the two tanks, maybe they're a little larger. There's certainly more kibble underneath where they attach to the back of the robot. And they're also at an angle. You can see on screen they're slightly angled away from one another, where on the home Lego kit they are perfectly parallel to one another. Moving right along, the roll cage. Clearly, in this close-up, you can see that the roll cage that encloses Emmett in the cockpit, it looks like there's double bar. There's more than one set of bars comprising the roll cage. You can see there's a few cylindrical pieces there enclosing him in. Next, as we pull away and look at the whole upper torso, you can see it looks similar. It's just sort of the home kit is just sort of a smaller, simpler version. Almost everything on the on-screen robot is represented in the home version, just less detailed and smaller. So you can see the shoulders are almost identical. There's just a lot more greebles on the front face of them. There's 3 lights on top of each shoulder on the movie, where there are only 2 lights on the top of each shoulder on the home version. What else? The canisters, the yellow canisters, they sort of look like tanks, like canister. I don't know what to call them. They protrude out of the bottom of the torso, and on screen, on the film, they appear to protrude a lot much further. They extend a lot more further down. There's more exposed, and they're also rounded at the bottom. Whereas the home version, they're just straight. A lot more stuff like this. As we pull away further, we can see a shot of the whole thing. So there's a few more lights. There's 2 sets of 4 lights each, 8 lights total. At the very bottom of the torso, you can see they're kind of glowing there. The tank treads, the tractor treads on the feet, you can see here, are definitely different on film than they are. The home version just has simple black treads. The underside, I don't know what to call this, the groin, the crotch, the very underside, you can see exposed in this photo as it's the robot sort of jumping over us, the audience. You can see there's a series of plates under there. Whereas the home version here, you can see, is completely smooth, just the smooth bottoms of the bricks that comprise it. As we look at sort of the back, like 3/4 view, the back and side of the robot, you can see on the back of the film version, there's a whole bunch of different angled bricks comprising the back structure. And then on the side flank, you can see, sort in this photo, it's not a very good shot, but you can sort of see how on the side flanks, like the ribs, the sides of the ribs of the robot, there's just more greebles, whereas the side on the toy is just flat, smooth. And then obviously the back of the construction mech on the home version, it's just the base plates. You can see just exposed base plates on the back. So very, very different. So all that said, all that pointed out, like I said before, I still love this set. This is one of my favorites. It's the one I've been anticipating for a while. I will say, okay, this may sound stupid, but there's a part of me, there's deep down in my heart that's hoping for maybe a UCS version. You know how Star Wars Legos have the UCS versions? There's a UCS Millennium Falcon, a much larger, much more complex screen accurate version of the Falcon, and there's a UCS X-Wing fighter. So maybe, please, maybe Lego Group later on down the line produce a UCS version. So bottom line, buy this. This is a must-have. If I haven't said it enough times already in this video, this is a must-have. Awesome. It displays very well. It looks great with the other Lego sets on its own, on a shelf, whatever you want to do. It displays great. I recommend not displaying it anywhere near a photograph of the one from the movie because it'll just kill it. It kills me every time when I look at them side by side. But just on its own, awesome. Absolutely awesome. That's the review. Thanks again for watching. See you next time. Too many voices still